Hey, it's Natalie Sisson, and I want you to have more freedom in your everyday life. So, should we get started on that? Okay. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is this theme of getting stuff out of your head and off your to-do list and onto somebody else's to-do list. In previous videos, I've discussed how to turn your weaknesses into your greatest strength. You can find that video here. And today, I actually wanted to talk to you about a concept that I think is something that people dream of, but it's a little bit of a foreign concept. That is having your own personal assistant. Yeah, you heard me here. I think people think this is something for the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And frankly, I thought that as well for a while, but it's not. These days, there are so many ways in which you can get help and support for very little that absolutely will tremendously change your life for the better. Now, one of these that I started testing out recently is actually an artificial intelligence assistant called Finn. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. I'll put the link below this video. So Finn is an AI assistant who basically will figure out what you need and get you the results. So you can say, Finn, choose a restaurant for me within 5 kilometers of the Philadelphia downtown city area that has Mexican. And Finn will spit you back a range of results. Now, this is a paid service, but it's pretty cool. I think it's cooler for those of you in the US because Finn works really well with that area, but it's pretty incredible what you can do. Finn, my child needs to go to the dentist next week. Can you book in an appointment with a local dentist for this time? Or give me a range of times and book that in. Finn will actually go ahead and do a bunch of that stuff for you. So check out Finn. It's pretty damn amazing with what they can do. In fact, I'm just going to share with you right now 30 seconds or less of a little teaser video about how Finn works.
Can you look up a place where I can go milk a goat? Or sheep, just not cows.
Could you teach me how to play poker?
What's the best way to make puppies stop chewing on sneakers?
Will you make me an appointment to get fitted for new ski boots?
How is toilet paper made?
Is there any truth behind the statement that cold showers makes you smell better?
Thanks, Finn.
Thanks.
Thanks, Finn. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, so Finn, pretty awesome. Yes, there's a monthly charge, but it's minuscule compared to the time, money, and peace of mind that Finn's going to save you. Not really digging having an artificial intelligent robot tell you what to do or to manage your life. Well, how about a human being? Okay, so recently we have hired a personal assistant, and there are a number of ways that you can do that. I've mentioned in previous vlogs about Upwork, which is an online community of freelancers around the world who you can hire for just about friggin' anything. There are many other sites, including things like remote.com, mechanicalturk.com, itgoesonandon.com. That's actually not a website, but the point is, I popped a couple of resources below. I'm a big fan of just mainly using one key resource all the time. For me, that happens to be Upwork. But this time, I wanted somebody local and in person, not online. I have an awesome assistant, shout out to Angeline, who is virtual, and she's been with me for 5 years. But I wanted somebody in our life. And I thought, who am I to be able to afford a personal assistant to look after things like sometimes grocery shopping, managing and getting quotes from builders and painters and carpet quotes, somebody who can manage our website, somebody who can help out when we have Airbnb guests, family and friends, sometimes look after the dog and clean. Sounds like a miracle worker, doesn't it? Well, they exist. Hi, Ashley. And the thing is that we found them through sourcing locally. They had been through a local business course, and she is a stay-at-home mum who wanted to return to the workforce. She had skills that she'd been trained up in around being a great personal assistant, and we interviewed her and a couple of others and snapped her up. Now, Ashley at this point is doing pretty much between 5 to 10 hours a week at a really, really good rate for her and a really, really good rate for us. So my partner and I are investing in her together, and we are introducing her and training her to things that we need done in our life. Now, before this, what I realized after using toggle.com, which is an awesome time management tracking tool, is that I was spending around 10 to 20 hours a week just managing our household, partly because my partner was like, I'm just frankly no good at that. And I was like, good for you for not taking your weakness and trying to make it a better thing. Mind you, he said it, not me. So I was happy to take over because I love organizing things. I'm good at event management. I'm pretty damn good at scheduling stuff and systemizing things. But even I was like, really? Do I need to be spending 10 to 20 hours a week just managing all this extra stuff and all these people who are coming into our life, our property, our co-working space, our dogs, our training, all this stuff? No, I've got businesses to run. I've got tennis games to play. I've got walks to go on. I've got a life. And so in stepped a personal assistant. And why I think this is really important for you to think about is you can reach out to volunteers, to interns, to students, to family friends, to just about anybody to come and help you out if you are drowning in life. And I'd really like you to get that bit into your head, because if you truly want to live a lifestyle of freedom, you need to design it in the best possible way for you. And sometimes that means asking for help and just simply day-to-day living. So I want you to think about the people in your life, the people in your community, the people who you're surrounded by who could just lend a hand, that you could pay and invest in and train up and have them make your life that much kick-ass and easier. If you have no idea how to go about making a hire, how to write a job description, how to interview them, how to make sure that they're good enough, that they're going to fit with you, how to motivate them, what to pay them, then you should definitely head to the link right here in this video and below the video on how to outsource like a rock star. It's one of the favorite things I've ever produced. The people who've been through this course, or what I like to call experience, have in 30 days or less made their first hire, and they are just reveling in the freedom that they now have in business and in life. And that's what I'm here to show you. So today was all about hiring a personal assistant, or using an artificial robot to do some of that work for you. But please, please, please look at all the ways in your life in which you can have more freedom and start asking for help when you need it and start delegating that stuff that you just don't need to be doing. Here's to everyday personal and professional freedom every freaking